Hey guys, it's me, Katie, and I know I just did a video, but I wanted to actually address another topic that I've gotten several messages on and things like that, and it is stopping self-injury or an eating disorder or something for a friend, a family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. So I'm going to share my feelings about that. Um, Honestly, I've done that before. I have stopped self-injury for a significant other, and um, God, it doesn't. Mm, Honestly, you guys, this is a topic. I'm gonna be like jumping all around on this one, so try to stay with me here. So like I said, I have done this before. I stopped for a significant other, um, and honestly, it didn't work. It's You can't stop for somebody, in my opinion. You cannot stop for somebody else. You can only stop for yourself because you really do. In recovery, you really, 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 like, top priority is yourself, obviously, and you really need to do it for yourself because you need to realize that it's not a good way of coping. You need to realize that um, you're hurting yourself, obviously, hence self-injury. Anyway, you need to realize that you're hurting yourself and it's not good for you. You can't just say, oh, well, my boyfriend Jake doesn't want me to do it anymore, so I'm not going to do it. You know, honestly, that's not going to get you too far because I've tried that and it hasn't lasted. Or, like, because I'm not self-motivated, I'm codependent on another person. Um, and that honestly just does not work out for you. Um, like, for instance, if your husband asked you to stop self-injuring and you just stopped, say it was like a Tuesday, and he's just like, you know what, Nicole, I really want you to stop hurting yourself, and you say, okay, I'll stop, and so you stop, but that lasts for a little while, but quite honestly, it does not last for a very long time. You really need to be in it for you. You need to be in it for yourself. Like, I've gotten a few messages where it's really unfortunate, but it happens, where somebody's, like, boyfriend was going to leave them if they didn't stop hurting themselves, which is honestly, that's not your fault. It's not the self-injurer's fault. It's the significant other's fault because that just isn't the right. They should realize that that's not the right choice. That is not the right way to ask you or to help you. Oh, sorry, I just bumped my knee on my desk. Anyway, they need to realize that that is not the right way to help you. I have not had that happen personally, but I know a lot of people here on YouTube and in real life actually that's happened. And this doesn't have to be related to self-injury. It can be drug abuse, eating disorders, alcoholism, anything like that. Any kind of addiction or anything. But like I said, if that happens, if they say that they're going to leave you, no matter how much you love them and no matter how much you think they love you, then you need to tell them that that's just not the right way to help you. Because if they really love you and if they really want to help you stop, they would not threaten to leave you. Because honestly, that just makes you more vulnerable and weak on the inside. Because, if there's added pressure, it just adds to the guilt. Like, if you cut, or if you drink, or if you do drugs, every time you take a hit or every time you take a sip or put a razor to your wrist, it's just going to be horrible, because you know that that person doesn't like it and doesn't approve, and that there's potential that that person will leave you or be out of your life. It's just added pressure. So you honestly, if that happens, you need to tell them that that is not the correct way to help you. And if it gets to an extent where it's bad enough to the point where you really think that they are going to leave you just because of self-injury or anything related to self-injury or addiction, then they're honestly not worth it. I'm sorry, but they're not, because it's not fair for them to ask you to give up such a big part of your life for them. Even though they are trying to help you, it's not fair to you. It's not fair to yourself. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to them, because, you know, what if you do it again? It's just not, on all around, it's not a good choice. And right now, I'm in a relationship, and my significant other has asked me to stop self-injuring, and I have, and has also asked me to try to limit my eating disorder, and it really does help, but I'm also doing it for myself. I'm also, you know, doing it for me. Sorry about that, guys. My brother walked in. Anyway, like I was saying, I am doing it for myself, but I also know that the person I am with does not like that I hurt myself, or, you know, in any way, whether it be my troubles with eating or whether it be cutting, which I have not done in a long time. And so I've stopped. I've tried. I'm trying to limit my purging, limit my not eating, but it is really, really hard, and it's something you have to realize. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough, but you need to know in your heart that you have to stop, and that you have to. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't let them help you. I'm not saying that you can't let them in. I'm saying that if they're only asking you to do it for them, and if you have no other motivation whatsoever to do it for yourself, then it's not possible. You have to be able to do it for yourself and for your body. And I mean, you can't rely on other people. I mean, this is why it's kind of hard to talk about, because I rely on the person that I love a lot, but I'm not only doing it for that person, I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for me. You know, not anybody else, but I mean, also the motivation to not do it for the person that I'm in love with comes in, you know, when I have those urges, and I call that person, you know, I call them or see them, because they really do help, and it really does help having somebody else to talk to, which is why I strongly recommend counseling, therapy, you know, just having a friend that won't judge you, or having a significant other who won't judge you and who loves you no matter what. Now, I really hope all of this makes sense, but if it doesn't, just, you know, post a comment and ask me to clarify, because I will do another video about this, because I think it's really important, because I get a lot of messages and things like that. But final message here is, don't rely on anyone else. Do it for yourself. Do it for your heart. Do it for your mind, your soul. Just do it for you. And if you have outside faith in anything, I'm Wiccan, which I explained in another video a long time ago. If you have outside faith, that's wonderful. If you don't, hey, it doesn't matter. If you don't, you have to do it for yourself. And even if you do, you have to do it for yourself, or God, or whomever you believe in. just help yourself, help your soul, help your mind. And, there's nothing that you can't do. You can do whatever you put your mind to. And I know that it's hard. I know how hard it seems and how overwhelming it is, but it is possible. You can do it. And I know you can. I know you can. So just keep that in mind, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.